This is Follow the Silence, where the quiet hides the darkest secrets. Today, we're looking into one of Hawaii's most haunting disappearances, the case of Jonathan Fraser, a young man who vanished from Oʻahu in 2016 and whose story would unravel into accusations of organized crime, revenge, and murder in aid of racketeering. Stay with me because this case has it all: friendship, tragedy, betrayal, and a mystery that still has no body and no final answers. Johnathan Fraser was just 21 years old in 2016. Friends and family described him as kind, laid back, and a little quiet. He lived in Hawaiʻi Kai with his girlfriend, spent time with his close circle of friends, and was the kind of young man you'd never imagine being caught up in something dark. But one night in 2015, Jonathan's life would change forever. That night would not only alter his future, but also spark the chain of events that led to his disappearance. In November 2015, Jonathan and his best friend, Miske Jr, were involved in a serious car crash in Kaneohe. The details of who was driving are still disputed, but one thing was certain: Caleb suffered catastrophic injuries. He fought for months, but in March 2016, Caleb passed away. To most people, it was a tragic accident, but Caleb's father, Miske Jr, a man with a dangerous reputation in Oʻahu, blamed Jonathan. And according to prosecutors, Miske would stop at nothing to take revenge. July 2016. Jonathan seemed to be trying to move forward with life. He went with friends to the Raja concert on July 29th, the night before he vanished. On July 30th, he was last seen at his apartment on Keokia Place in Hawaiʻi Kai. His girlfriend saw him in the morning. After that, he stopped answering calls. By the next day, he was officially reported missing. And then, something strange. On August 8th, Jonathan's car, a gray 1994 Honda hatchback, was found abandoned near Summer Street and Kulio Road. But Jonathan was gone. At first, investigators treated it as a missing person case. Posters went up across Oʻahu. The FBI eventually offered a $20,000 reward. But there were no signs of Jonathan. No body, no obvious clues. Behind the scenes, however, federal investigators were already circling Miske Jr. and his alleged criminal network. Court documents later revealed chilling details. Prosecutors claimed Miske had orchestrated Jonathan's disappearance down to the smallest step, arranging for Jonathan's girlfriend to be distracted at a spa, having associates monitor Jonathan's movements, even acquiring a boat, possibly to dispose of a body at sea. This wasn't just a disappearance. It was, they said, a calculated kidnapping and murder in aid of racketeering. Still, Jonathan's body has never been found, and the defense has fought back, raising alternate theories. Could Jonathan have left on his own, devastated by guilt, trauma, or drug use? Could he have taken his own life? Or, as prosecutors insist, was he targeted and silenced in revenge for Caleb's death? Even without a body, the government argued that the web of evidence, witnesses, informants, surveillance, and planning, pointed directly to Miske and his associates. In 2020, Miske was indicted in a sweeping federal case. It wasn't just about Jonathan. It included charges of racketeering, drug trafficking, violent assaults, and more. But Jonathan's disappearance was at the center. In July 2024, after a long and complicated trial, a jury found Miske Jr. guilty of multiple counts, including murder in aid of racketeering, for his role in Jonathan's disappearance. He now awaits sentencing, but the biggest question remains unanswered. Where is Jonathan Fraser? Jonathan Fraser was only 21 years old. His story is one of friendship, tragedy, and an unsolved disappearance that left his family without answers. Even with a guilty verdict, Jonathan's body has never been recovered. For those who loved him, justice may never feel complete. This is Follow the Silence, because the voices may fade, but the mysteries remain. What do you think happened to Jonathan Fraser? Was this a carefully planned act of revenge? Or is there another explanation still waiting to be uncovered? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more cases where the silence tells the story.